All right, today we're diving into a fascinating piece of civic tech called Pulse. It's built to answer a question I think a lot of us have asked. You see a problem in your neighborhood, but how do you actually get it fixed? Let's get into it. This is the platform's slogan, and it really gets to the heart of it. This isn't about just sending complaints out into the void and hoping someone hears you. It's about creating a living, breathing feedback loop between a community and the public services that are supposed to support it.
I mean, come on. We've all been there, right? You see that pothole on your street that just gets worse every day, or a streetlight that's been out for weeks. You feel that little spike of frustration, but the path to a solution just feels invisible. Who do you even call? Is anyone even listening? Pulse was basically designed to replace that exact feeling of helplessness with real, concrete action. So how does it do it? Well, it all starts with the smartphone that's probably in your pocket right now, turning an ordinary citizen into a really powerful agent for change.
Okay, that's the official definition. It's a bit of a mouthful, so let's just break it down. In simple terms, it's an app where you can report a local issue, and that report gets automatically sent to the right people. And that geo-aware part, that's the secret sauce. It's all about pinpointing the exact location of the problem. You know, the best way to really understand this is to see it in action. So let's follow the journey of a single report. We'll do it through the eyes of Priya, a school teacher in Bangalore who spots a problem on their daily commute.
And check out just how simple they've made this. 4 quick steps. The phone's GPS knows the location, so she doesn't have to figure out the address. She snaps a photo for proof, types in a quick note, and hits submit. Boom! Her report is live. And notice what's not here. No complicated forms, no searching for the right department's website. It's designed to be completely effortless.
But here's the key. Priya's report doesn't just disappear into some government black box. Nope, it becomes a public post. Now her neighbors can see it and upvote it, signaling that it affects them too. This simple feature builds community consensus and shows officials which problems matter most to the most people.
Okay, so a report is in the system. What happens on the other side? Let's follow this journey all the way from report to resolution.
This is where the second key player comes into the story. Meet Sushmita. She's a municipal officer, and her job is to manage these incoming reports for her district. And Sushmita isn't just looking at a long list of complaints. She has a really powerful dashboard. She can see a live feed of reports as they come in, a map that shows her hotspots where problems are clustering, and she even gets alerts for the most urgent issues. It's all designed to help her be efficient.
And the system has accountability baked right in. Not every admin has the same power. There are different roles with specific permissions, from a triager who does the first review, all the way up to a super admin who can manage the whole team. This makes sure the right people have the right level of access and control.
So back on our dashboard, Sushmita sees Priya's pothole report. She verifies it's a valid issue and, with a few clicks, sends it to the road maintenance department. The status changes to in progress, and here's the magic, Priya immediately gets a notification on her phone. The communication loop is complete. Now, a single fixed pothole is great, but the real power of Pulse, the true game changer, comes when you zoom way out and look at the data from thousands of reports just like Priya's.
And this brings us to our third persona, Vikram. He's the national admin, and he's not looking at individual problems on one street. He's looking for patterns across the entire country.
And this is where it gets incredible. Vikram's dashboard doesn't show one broken streetlight. It shows a heat map of which neighborhoods have the worst lighting. He can see if sanitation issues are spiking in one state versus another. This turns thousands of small complaints into powerful, actionable intelligence for high-level planning. But to make sense of all this location-based data, especially at a national scale, the technology underneath it all has to be incredibly accurate and scalable. And this led to a very specific tech choice. The team chose a database called Postgres. Now, the key thing to know is that its ability to handle geolocation is just exceptionally precise. For an app like this, that precision is everything. It's the difference between sending a repair crew to the right street versus the exact pothole on that street.
Pulse was designed with a clear growth plan from the very beginning, starting with the launch in India and then thinking much bigger.
The roadmap is laid out in 4 clear phases, which shows a really deliberate strategy. They started with the core essentials in India to prove the concept works. Next, they layered in crucial features like notifications. Phase 3 is all about scaling, going global with multiple languages. And finally, Phase 4 focuses on long-term engagement and deep integration with government systems. So when you put it all together, the ultimate vision is crystal clear. This isn't just about fixing potholes in one city. It's about creating a global standard for how citizens and governments can work together transparently to improve public services for everyone.
And that leaves us with this final thought. What would our communities look like if every single one of these small, frustrating problems could speak up, be counted, and demand a solution? That's the future Pulse is trying to build.